live. It's your girl Nayoka. Big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself. Now, I know you guys were not expecting me this early, but I'm in the vibes. I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood. So that's why you're getting this live this early. All right. So I'm gonna just wait for a few people to join in, and then we can kick it off. I know nobody's expecting me to come live this time. People are looking for me at 7 o'clock p.m. I know you guys are looking for me at 7 o'clock. So let me wait for a few people to join and then I start. Oh my gosh. This thing nasty up the wall of the thing right here. What is on here? Oh my god, the wall of this stain up. Jesus Christ. I wish part in there. Look here, the wall of this stain up. What is on here?
Just liquid.
Look here. It's stain. Do you have a cloth? What type of liquid is on it? Soap?
Oh, soap, yeah.
Just soap
Yeah.
and water?
Maybe it soon go away.
You better hurry up and go because I don't want no smudge. I don't want no smudge,
away
brother.
already. Look.
You sure?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's going away.
Guys, heart attack, heart attack. Okay, good, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm live now, but I'm waiting for people to join in.
Okay.
Do your thing, man. Oh, here.
No, I don't want the
Oh, you don't want it? Okay. Just do your thing so when you finish the exterior, we can chat on on the inside.
Okay.
You're almost finished, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah. Oh, it gone. Oh,
I told
guys,
you it's because it's
I
wet.
almost had a heart attack because I thought the thing mush up here. All right, so I have this. I need to clean off my seat because some stuff fell on the seat and now it's dirty. So I have to clean the seat. But you have to turn it down. Yeah.
Let's put it right there for me.
Okay. I hope the quality is good because I'm not using Wi-Fi, guys.
I'm just washing the rims now.
Okay, do your thing. I hope the quality is good, guys, because I'm using my data to do this. I'm not on any Wi-Fi, so hopefully the quality is good. But yes, guys, as soon as you join in, then let me know. Leave a chat and like the video. Right now I only have one person on here, so as soon as you join in, leave a comment or leave a chat and let me know what time it is, where you are watching from, and your name. Like I want to see who's here. I know my people are not expecting me to be this early. I should have told you guys. I should have sent out a notification. But as I said, like, I am in the mood. Like, I'm in the mood right now. And I don't know if my mood is going to change in the next 2 hours. So I want to just jump on it and just get it out the way because, yeah. Right now, it's after 4 where I'm at. It's 4:49 p.m. So let me know what time it is where you're watching from, as we always do, right? Let me know what time it is and let me know where you're watching from. All right, and please remember to click the like. I want people to know that I am live, and also for the algorithm to like send this chat to people who would be interested in this chat. Understand? If you don't know where the like button is, let me go. So you see right on top here, right here, just click my name, Nayoka's World, the channel name, and then you'll see the thing come up saying like. See, this is how it's gonna be. So you click it and then it says more, and then you click the like button, and that's how you like the live. So like up the live, guys, please. Like up the live. Nobody's here yet. Oh my god, I should have just waited till 7, But as I said, I'm in the mood. All right, anyway, I'm not gonna wait for nobody. I'm just gonna kick it off right here. The title of this live, why am I always forgetting my titles, huh? Owning a car in Canada is not for the weak. Yeah, man, owning a car in Canada is not for the weak. Everybody who's taking the transit now, they always feel like, yeah, I need to get a car because I can drive anywhere I want to drive and I can do what I want to do and I can d. But guys, it's not for the weak. My advice would be, if you're just looking to get, I think I need to do a full video. I need to do an actual video on this, not just a live, because a lot of people might not hear what I have to say. I feel like I have to do an actual video on this. But yeah, man, owning a car, it's so much, it's like a baby. So much responsibility, so many things like owning a car. I remember when I first came to Canada, taking the bus, everything cool, jump on the bus, no cares in the world, just do what I gotta do, right? But now that I have a car, it's like you have a full responsibility on top of your head. But first coming to Canada though, it was not a priority for me to get a car. Like, it was just whatever. I was fine taking the bus. I was good taking the bus. I'm good with taking the bus because first of all, sometimes when I take the bus, I can use my thing to transfer to different buses and different buses. So I was good taking the bus. But one thing with the bus though, it's like it's not really too convenient for you. I remember one time I was going to one of my friends' house, but they live in, where's that place? Caledon? Brampton, past Brampton, go far. Caledon, I think the person live. And yo, from my house to that place, it's like an hour driving. And then on the bus, it took me like 3 hours to get to the place. Because I was going to a party. It took me almost 3 hours on the public transit to reach to that place, yo. I think let me see, I took 1 bus, 2, 3, I think I took 5 different buses to get there. And if you were driving, it could take you like 45 minutes to get to the place. And it took me like 3 hours on 5 different buses, and it was not easy at all. It was not nice. And then not to mention when you were ready to leave. Of course, I couldn't take the bus when I'm leaving because it was late and I had to just jump on an Uber. Uber cost me like $60 or $70 for the Uber. You good? Oh, okay. So Uber charged me like $70, guys. About $70 I took paid on that Uber, and it was not nice. You remember when we go Caledon? How much would you pay on the Uber? About $70 though?
$74. $75. Can I have my phone, please?
Yes, you can. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yeah, about $75 on the Uber. Yo, that day I did not want to pay that. Guys, I see people joining in and jumping back out, but if you join in, please remember to leave a comment, say something, let me know who's here. All right, guys, I know I'm very early. I know you guys are waiting for me about 7-8 o'clock tonight, but as I said, I apologize, guys. I'm in the mood right now and I'm outside and I'm feeling the vibe. The sun is shining bright, even though outside is very chilly, but the sun is shining bright. And yeah, let's just have some fun. Let's chit chat. If you have any question, just ask. And you know how our life is. Our life is like this all the time. But yeah, man, when I was taking the bus, it was not easy either, especially when I go to work. I have to take the subway to work, and believe me, you have to be like on guard when you're on the subway. You have to keep your eyes peeled when you're on the subway. You have to make sure that you are vigilant when you're on the subway, because there's so many different people from all walks of life on the subway, and sometimes it just get your skin crawling, to be honest. Because I saw a video on Instagram one time a few months ago, maybe last year, about some bed bugs on the subway. I was like, damn, God, please let me not catch none of these bed bugs and bring home. Because you can leave your house good in your good clean clothes, in your nice clothes, then when you go on the subway, boom, you catch a bed bug and you don't even know that you catch a bed bug because they're so tiny, and then you bring it home and you're wondering like, oh, the hell did I get a bed bug? I never experienced that before, but I know people who have experienced that before, and their skin was full of bare little pimples, and it was red, and it was not, yeah, they had to like get, what do you call those people, exterminators, I think that's the name of it, those people who come and spray out the house and make sure that the bugs are gone. Yeah man, it's not nice. So you're at a risk at all that. Then the next thing that was hitting me was Uber. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Uber was not good for me. Uber took so much money out of my pocket. Uber, yeah, Uber is not for the weak either. Uber is not for the weak, because like for me, at that time I go to church every single Sunday. Every Sunday I go to church, and the church that I used to go to was in Brampton. So it's like I have to travel from all the way to Toronto to Brampton, and that Uber fee was like between $35 to $40, right, for one trip. And then I have to pay the same amount of money come back home. So every Sunday I'm looking at between $70 to $80 on Uber. Not to mention, thank you, not to mention guys, I see people watching, you know, but I don't know who's watching. Please leave a comment, let me know, and like the chat, like the live, guys. Like the live, guys, please. Like the live. All right. Not, yeah, I was talking about the whole Uber thing. Yeah, so I was looking at $70 to $80 on the Uber every Sunday, and not to mention like when I have to go to the grocery store, because who's gonna walk with all those bags of grocery? I cannot even manage to bring all those bags, so I have to take an Uber from the grocery store with the grocery. Sometimes when I am at work at late at night, because sometimes I leave work 1 a.m. 1:30 a.m. and back like when I first came to Canada, I used to leave work at 2:30 a.m. I remember one time I left work at 2:30, and the Uber, it was raining, and I realized that whenever, let me turn off this car. I realized that anytime when the rain is falling, it's like the Uber prices are through the roof, guys. Uber prices just gone all the way up through the roof. For what reason, I don't know. Maybe because there's less drivers at the time when you're trying to book it at 2 a.m. and plus it's raining and there's not really a lot of drivers, so maybe that's why it's so expensive. But yo guys, I remember that night I refreshed the Uber, and I'm telling you, that place was like literally less than 15 minutes away from my house, and the Uber was charging me like $50. I was like, hell to the no, I am not gonna pay $50 on Uber just to get home. So I jump on the bus. Yo, it took me like 2 hours to get home, and it's just a 15-minute ride to my house, less than 15 minutes. It took me almost 2 hours to get home. I got home like, I think I left work at 2 a.m. or 1 a.m. somewhere around there, and I think I got home like close to 4 o'clock in the morning. I got home. I could have walked and I get home faster than how the bus. But because it's cold, it's chilly, you can't be walking on the road. And then when I took the last bus, I had to stop because there's no more bus coming in that, because that bus route was done for the night. I think the bus stopped running at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I had to come off of that bus, and I had to walk home, maybe another 15-minute walk home. I cried that night. I cried so much that night. When I was walking in the rain and it was cold, I cried so much. And then the bus driver yelled at me because he thought that I was a homeless person, maybe because of the way I was dressing. Maybe he thought I was homeless, so he was like, get off my bus, get off my bus. I'm like, bro, you just stopped the bus, I'm just trying to get off. Like, it's not like I'm homeless and I'm trying to sleep in here. But because he's so used to homeless people on the bus and they have to chase them off, the guy screamed at me. I was just trying to ask him a question like, hey, when is this bus like, I was asking him like, where's the last stop, because he stopped a bit further up the road, and I was like, I'm just trying to see where your last stop is. And he screamed at me, get off my bus. And I just got off the bus and I started walking home. But I'm telling you, especially for a person who works late at night like me, I work. Hi Tiffany, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please remember to like the live, guys. So I remember when, sorry for coming live so early. That's another thing, because I know you guys are not looking for me at this time. But yeah, back to the story I was telling. So I'm just giving you guys my bus, what should I call this now? My bus experiences. So yeah, the guy screamed at me. I got off the bus, I walked home, and I was just crying the entire time. I'm like, what the hell is this? I just, that time when I first came to Canada, that was when I first came to Canada, I was crying my eyeballs out, like, yo, what is this? What is this? And I don't know why they don't just have a 24-hour bus system, because if they had the right buses for me to take that night, I would have gotten home like way sooner than that. Because on the bus, it's like less than an hour where I used to live before. But yeah, man, I have a lot of scary bus drama. One time I was running to get to bus and I fell underneath the bus. My wig fell off, my watch fell off, I scraped up my entire well, no, it's been a few years. It's been like 4 years ago or 3 years ago. Yeah, it's about 3 years ago that happened. So it's kind of gone. But you see this scar right here? This was from me falling. Yeah, I fell running down another. So I'm coming off a bus and I'm running to the next bus and I fell underneath the bus that I'm just coming from. If you're in Canada, you would know the Go bus. The Go buses are some big bus like this. I fell under that Go bus. My wig fell off. I scratched up my entire, it was way bigger than this. You can tell from, if it's 3 years ago and I still have this scar, you can tell that it was cut pretty deep. And I got a few more bruises and whatever on my arm, but yo, it was not a nice experience because it was very embarrassing, man. You were running trying to catch a bus. I was going to church too, you know, or I was running trying to catch the bus and I fell. It was so embarrassing. I remember the people, they were knocking on the bus like, hey, don't drive off, don't drive off, don't drive off, somebody's here. And then everybody was trying to help me up. I cried so much, guys. I cried so much, so much. Another time, every time I'm trying to run, I have to run for the bus. Anybody who come to my house to visit, they already know that they have to run down the bus, because sometimes when you go on the app, say the bus, if the bus says the bus is gonna pass at 5, right? So you have to be at the bus stop before the bus, because even if you're just five steps away from the bus stop, the bus driver is not gonna stop for you. He's not gonna stop. You have to be at the bus. There's a pole at every bus station. You have to be standing at that pole, because you could be standing at the bus stop and they still don't stop for you because you're not standing at the pole. If you're not standing on the pole, it's like you are not waiting for the bus. You know what I mean? So yeah, I was running down the bus. I tripped and I fell. I'm always falling. Can't run at all. I'm always falling. So yeah, I've had my fair share of embarrassments on the bus, to be honest. But now that I am a car owner, it's a bit different on this part. For me, owning a car, it's a lot. It's, as I was saying earlier in the live, it's like having a baby. Like, to be honest, it's like having a baby. First, you have to think about, where are you gonna park the car, right? You have a car. If you live in an apartment building, you're thinking about paying an extra $150 or an extra $50 a month extra on the rent and all the bills you have to pay to park the car, right? You have to also think about security. Is your car secure? Is your car a target? Or is people gonna try to thief your car? Or You know what I mean? Like it's like your baby. It's like a baby, right? You're thinking about, is my baby safe? Is my baby eating healthy? Is my baby sick? It's like a literal baby, to be honest. It's a literal baby. But when you're taking the bus, you can just jump on the bus. Don't care if the bus is gonna break down the next few stops. It's not your business. You already don't pay your fare. You jump on the bus and you're gone. But when you think about having a car, it's more convenient. Like, it's convenience through the roof. Like, you're convenient. Like, for me, I'm always going to the grocery store, right? Grocery store is the one that really mash me up, guys, because when I go to the grocery store, I go in mind to buy one thing or two things, and then I end up buying so many things that I didn't like wrote on my grocery list. Or another time, like, sometimes I might go to the grocery store and said I'm gonna shop for the whole month. Of course, if I'm gonna buy a month out of grocery, I cannot bring them by myself. I can't walk from the store to the house. First of all, the place is cold. I can't even try that, right? Even in summer, can't try that, because am I gonna break my shoulders off with the grocery bags? So I just take the Uber. And I already told you guys how that Uber story went. It was not nice. I remember one time Uber sent me, at the end of year, they sent me like, oh, these are all the trips that you did in 2022 or something like that. When I look at my Uber, I spent like almost $5,000-$6,000 on Uber for the year. For the year. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Not joking at all. Thousands of dollars spent on Uber. Uber Eats, Uber Eats, Uber grocery, because sometimes, place cool, once if I go outside, I have to go on the app, order my groceries, somebody go buy them and bring them to me. Yeah, man, it's whole heap of thousands of dollars I spent. That day I was like, damn. Not to mention how much I spend on the public transit too, because if you check up how much you spend for the year, it's still a few $1,000s too on the subway and on the TTC and on all those stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Uber Ree, welcome Ree. Welcome, welcome. Big up yourself. Yeah, man, I spend a lot of money on Uber. If I had to calculate all the money that I spent on Uber entirely for over a period of few years, it's gonna be a whole heap of money. It's a lot of money. And then in a place like this, you have to take the Uber, because what are you gonna do? Bus stop running at 3 a.m. So if you're going anywhere after 3 a.m., or if your job start at 5 and then the bus don't start running till 5:30 and you have to get to work by 5, but the bus start running at 5, or you're gonna get to work, you have to take the Uber. Because if you have to get to work at 5 o'clock, that means you have to leave out your house at least an hour. Depends on how far you work. 1.5 hour or 1 hour. And if the bus start running at 5:30, you're go late. Because you're supposed to reach at work at 5. So you have to take the Uber no matter what. That's the only way you're gonna get to work. You know what I mean? So it's a give and take. Taking the transit is nice and easy, but it's not convenient. But owning a car is nice and easy too, but it's expensive. So it's either you look at your life and evaluate. I saw a guy on, I don't remember, social media, I don't remember which platform, but he was talking about owning a car in Canada, and he was telling people that if you don't make $5,000 or more for the month, do not buy a car. But I feel like he was talking about those people who finance car, like you have to know how to finance and all of those stuff. But some things that he was talking, yes, it was true, but sometimes it's not true. Not everything that people say on the internet is really true. You have to like live it yourself to really know what it is. And I'm just talking about my life experiences. I'm not trying to talk about something that I don't know. I'm talking about my experience taking the bus. I've been taking the bus for many, many years in Canada. Many, many years. I've been taking the bus for more years than I even own a car. So I know how the bus life is. I take the bus at 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7, every time of the day, 24 hours you can think of, I took the bus at that time at some point, right? So I know, and I'm traveling from Toronto to Brampton, from Caledon to Toronto to Vaughan to everywhere. Etobicoke, I'm going everywhere, guys, on the bus. And I love my bus rides, you know, because I'm there with my earphone in my ear, listening to my music, chilling on my long bus rides. I love that. I even take the subway to Montreal. That was like 6 hours on the subway. It was so uncomfortable because I just wanted to get off. So what I'm talking here is my own personal experience. Obviously, your experience might not be as mine, but I can sit here today and say, to be honest, having a car it's worth the hustle for me, because it's rough. It's rough. And I work downtown, right? In the city of Toronto. Way downtown I work. So imagine the hustle and the bustle. And then the TTC, the subway, they always shut down on the weekend. Always shut down on the weekend, guys. So it's like, what do you do at that point? Okay, you see, if you take away the subway out of Toronto, if you take away the train, it's gonna be so hard for you to commute to wherever you want to go. It's gonna be very hard because the train is there and it gives you a direct, so you know, it's a direct route to where you're going. So like for me, when I jump on the train, it just carry me straight downtown, and then downtown everywhere is close. So it's like you jump off the subway and the subway stop is close to everywhere, right? So you jump off the subway and you just walk to wherever you're going. But if you take the subway out of all of that, you have to go look for a streetcar, you have to go look to take the TTC bus, you have to walk, you have to maybe rent a little bicycle and ride through the town and return it. But I'm telling you, it's not easy if you take away the subway. And every Saturday the subway is shut down. By the time I'm ready to go to work on Saturdays, there's no subway. So what do you do if there's no subway? It's rough, brother, rough. Not to mention the homeless people that they live on the subway. And then sometimes they're unpredictable because you don't know what they're gonna do. One night I was like about 3 a.m. coming from work, and I saw two guys beating up a homeless guy. I was like, what is this? I never experienced anything like that in my life. I was so shocked. I jumped up and I went to try to save the homeless man. And then I'm thinking to myself, what are you doing, Nayoka? What if you get hurt? What if they had a knife? And because I'm coming there trying to save the man, I don't even know what the man did to them. And me with my enough self trying to go save. Like I am a hero, or I am a police. But anyway, I wasn't the only person. It was more people trying to help and save the man, because the man, they beat up the man's face. All of this was bust up, bleeding. And because there were some black guys, right, beating up the man, so because I'm black too, I was like, you know what, maybe because I'm black, they can see that another black person is there and trying to like tell them that, yo, why are you beating up the man, right? That didn't care. They don't care if I'm black or not. Move, my girl, move. Wait, what are you doing? Move. Yo, I almost got hurt trying to save somebody. Yeah, man, foreign rough, man. Foreign rough. Foreign rough. Yeah, they were beating up the man and I tried to help him and some other people. And then on the subway, they have like some emergency button. So if there's an emergency, you can press the yellow button and then they send the police. Because police and ambulance and those people, paramedic, that's what the name is, I think. Those people, they're always just close by. So when an emergency is on the subway, they're just right there ready, right? So police and everybody's right there. So we pressed the button, police came. Some people were videoing on their phone and they showed the police the video. The guys got away, but I don't know if the police got them. I have no idea. But went down there in the middle of it all. I'm thinking to myself like, Nayoka, why are you here? Why are you here? But it's like, it's my instincts. It's like I didn't think about it. I just saw the man getting beat up on the floor and I just run down there trying to help, trying to pull off the guys. And yeah, that's what happened. And that was like 3 a.m. So crazy. And then sometimes I want to sleep because I'm leaving work and I'm very tired. And then I have to stay awake, because what if I fall asleep and a homeless person just start peeing on me while I'm sleeping? What am I gonna do when I wake up and see a homeless person peeing or spitting on me or doing some malicious thing to me while I'm there? You know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, you're trying to fall asleep and your eyes like, you know, you're falling asleep, but you are trying to keep awake. Because yo, the homeless people live on the subway, yo. They live on it. They live on it, literally. You see them with their big bags, and they have their big sleeping bags, and they spread it out on the seat. Yo, you see, when I take the subway, and I still take the subway, guys, I still have to take the subway. Even though I drive, I still have to take the subway, because when I go downtown, nowhere is free in Canada. When you go downtown as a car owner, you have to figure out where you're gonna park your car. And if I go downtown, I have to pay for parking, and it can cost me like $24 for one parking one day. In just a day, I'm paying $24 to park. So I go to work, but there's no place to park my car, so I have to take the subway. So even though I'm trying to run from it, I cannot really run from it. All right, camera boss. All right, camera boss. I say, hold on. You know, say you clean the interior of the car. Camera boss, I say, you clean the interior of the car, or you're chatting. What are you doing? Let me just do something quick. Wait, hold on, guys. Hold on. Yes, I'm vacuuming. I'm vacuuming, guys. Me a vacuum. See?
I know when you go live, nothing else.
Oh my God. Anyway, you can't say I didn't vacuum. So, I'm in my middle of my story. I even forgot what I was talking about. Anyway, let me go on. Guys, hold on, guys, hold on. I am vacuuming. Guys, you remember this vacuum? Ooh, I don't know who was on the live when I was buying this vacuum, but yeah, man, this vacuum is working very well for me. But yeah, man, back to what I was saying. Like, when I go downtown, I have to pay for parking, and it's gonna cost me like $24 to park. So okay, I'm maxing it out now and say, all right, I go to work. Sometimes I don't even work my full shift, because if it's a restaurant, whoever work in a restaurant, you guys already know how it is in Canada. You're scheduled for 10 hours, and then by the time you go to work, you're working just 6 hours. You're working 5 hours. You're working 4 hours. You're working short periods of time. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean off the seat, you know, because something spilled on this seat. Anyway, I'll clean it after. But like, yeah, I work in a restaurant, so you already know how the hours are it fluctuates. So even though you're scheduled for 10-12 hours, sometimes you're not even working that 10-12 hours. Sometimes you're just working that short time, right? So imagine me now spending $24, a whole $24, you know, just to park my car, right? And then, not to mention the amount of gas that I have to burn from my house downtown, then from downtown back home. That's $24 plus that amount of gas that I use, and plus my car is getting damaged because the roads are very bad, and then I have to think about my mileage going up. So you tell me, is that worth it? 24 plus, I don't know, $5 gas plus mileage plus wear and tear on your vehicle, your brake, you have to brake up every minute, your brake is wearing out and all of that. Is it worth it? No, it's not worth it. If I was parking for free, then yeah, maybe it's worth it, but there's no free parking space. So yeah, I have to take the subway to school, to work. I have to take the subway to work still. I can't really run from it. But on the weekends, when I know that the subway is definitely not working, I still have to give and take, because do I want to spend two to 2.5 hours commuting to work, or do I just want to drive and just easy and more convenient? I'm just gonna pick the driving, you know. But owning a car in Canada, it's not for the weak. It's not for people who are broke. It's not for people. It's just so much to do over there. Bring me back to my hometown. True. Yeah, man, it's so much to do. Like, yo, that's why I said, like, owning a car is like a baby. Okay, let me start from top, because since I break down the whole bus thing, let me break down the car thing. Owning a car for the little time that I'm owning a car. The biggest thing you have to think about is your insurance. Insurance is a scam. It's straight up scam, to be honest. Insurance is a scam. It is a scam. Because look at it. You have to pay insurance. You cannot have a car registered in your name and everything legal without insurance. You have to, there nothing, you have to have insurance. No matter what you do, no matter what you think, you have to have insurance. Car insurance, you have to have it. It's a must. You can't drive your car legally in Canada without having car insurance. That's one. Second, car insurance is going from between maybe 200 based on where you live. The insurance is based on where you live. So I live in Toronto, so you know it's like the busy place. Toronto, you're paying like maybe 200 to 400, 500, 600. A guy at my workplace was telling me last night, or one of those nights, that he was paying about 600, no, 580 for insurance every month. $580 every month for insurance, because he has a G2 license and he's a new driver, new to Canada and everything. So that's why his insurance is so high. I'm like, but why are you paying that much though? He's like, what am I gonna do? That's what they are giving me. That's the cheapest for his address. But one of my classmates, she lives in Barrie. She told me that her insurance was a little bit over $100, but Barrie is far. Barrie is like one of the remote areas. It's not really the city, so you know the insurance is gonna be a little bit cheaper, right? So she's paying a little bit over 100 a month. My insurance is close to 400 a month, guys, and the only reason why my insurance is like almost 4, let me say like 3, how much may I pay? 380 or something like that. 380. How much my insurance? I don't even know, because to be honest, like, it's so expensive. I'm just know say it's expensive and that's it. I think I'm paying like 380 though for my insurance every month. Every month. Every month. Right? Because I live in Toronto. Because I live in Toronto. Almost $400 a month. It's crazy. It's very crazy. But on the other side, if you calculate how much I'm gonna pay on Uber for the month, it's gonna be more than $400 on the Uber, right? So it's like how are you gonna, you just, yeah, for me, if people are asking me what you think, buy a car or don't buy a car, for me, it's up to you and it's up to your lifestyle and it's up to how much money you're making. Guys, I'm not making a lot of money right now. I'm going to school, I'm working part-time, I have to rent, I have bills, I have so many things to pay for. I'm not rich at all. Right now, I want somebody come call me and say, Nayoka, do you want me to send you $5,000 or $10,000? I'll say yes, I'll gladly take it. Can you give me it? Yeah. I'm not say no. I'm ready long time. Ready long time for that. But yeah, man, you have to think about insurance. You have to think about putting gas in your car. You have to think about wear and tear. You have to think about changing your oil. I think they said after every 4,000 kilometers. Well, it depends on your car. Depends on how old your car is. But for me, every 4,000 kilometers, I have to change my oil. And then changing the oil, thank God I have a little cousin that can change my oil for me. And I just give one little $50, one little $100, whatever I have. Or sometimes I don't have it and I just say, yo bro, I don't really have the money right now, and him still change it for me. Thank God for him. Bless your heart, bless your soul, you know yourself, right? And I have to change it. But if I had to go change my oil at the mechanic place, I have to pay like maybe $200 to change the oil, and plus I have to buy the oil. So maybe like $250 or something like that. I don't even know, because I've never really changed my oil with like that before. I always go to my cousin, as I said. So I don't even know how much they charge at the mechanic to do all of that, or the car auto place. I don't even know where to go. Guys, I'm just a lady. I don't know anything about car. I leave it to the men to sort out that part. You see it? But camera boss will sort out all of those stuff. Yes?
I'm finished washing the whole exterior of the car. Are you finished vacuuming?
Yeah, I'm vacuum over there, so.
Over there, sir.
Yeah, vacuum on that side.
One side.
Yeah, I'm gonna vacuum right here now.
Okay, sir.
Boy, you see when you have big people to do things, guys? You see when you have big people? Boy, I celebrate. That's another thing. Owning a car and then you have to go pay to wash your car. Guys, right now, I'm washing my car because who's gonna spend how much money we spend on car wash? $25? The drive-through.
Okay, yeah, 27.
27? Not so much.
Plus tax, 25 plus tax.
About $25, man. I know 27.
Mm-hmm.
About
Or it's
24.
22 plus tax. I don't even remember.
About $24 we have to pay to wash the car at the drive-through. But say you're going to those car wash that have what do you call that?
70 and above.
Those ones that detail the car for you and they take out the seat and they clean up all of the stuff and they hand wash it and all of that. That's like $70, $80. Yeah.
70 and above.
70 and above to do that. So what we're doing right now is saving us like $70 or $80 right now, and we're doing a better job than what they would actually do, because they don't really care. They just boom bam slam and do it fast and gone.
You get rid of the thing that was here?
What, the stain?
I remember you wiped it off the last time.
The stain gone. I'm not seeing no stain again. The only stain me I try to get out of the one up on the seat right there, so. Yeah.
If you were trying it would have gone by now.
Oh my God. Since you finished the exterior, then I can move around more then. But let me just talk to the people them. Let me just talk to the people them if you have next few minutes and then.
Okay, but I'm still wiping the doors.
Oh, okay. Yeah, guys, sorry. That's what happened when you were asking people for help. But like, yeah, man. Yeah, I spoke about insurance. I spoke about gas. I spoke about car, like maintaining your car, because who wants to drive around with a dirty car full of dust, and then as soon as you wash your car today, by tomorrow or the other day it's dirty again, right? So imagine you spending $70 or above, $70-$80 just to wash your car, and then the next day after that it's dirty. It's not worth it. I remember one time we went to the drive-through, and then the next day after that it snowed. So I'm like, I literally just wasted $24 at the drive-through just to wash the car. Then the snowfall the next day after that, and everything mash up. Like, it get dirty again. Not to mention, like, the interior. Every time when you dust down, we have to keep, like, the Amaral wipes. So as soon as it get dusty again, we just wipe it with the wipes. Or we have those little chamois rags, so we can just do our own thing.
Hey, doggy.
Yeah, she's good actually.
Yeah.
She's embarked for a bite.
Hey, doggy. I'm cleaning the car. Yeah. Okay.
One thing
Go walk with mommy now.
One thing with dog owners, you know. Dog owners always say that their dog don't bite. Why you guys stay like that? Why you guys stay like that?
Not pulling me away from the house. I just live over there.
Oh.
Yeah.
She want to stay out a little.
She realized, she goes, you're going back to that house. I'm not ready.
You might have to walk up the street and then
Today I
come
need
back
the
again.
exercise after a big lunch.
Yeah.
Let's go then. Let's go.
All right. Take care.
She not hear me a chatter?
No.
Oh. That's why you don't chat people, guys. You don't chat people.
She pulled the dog over the house. The dog was like.
Oh, is our neighbor that?
Yeah.
Guys, yo, one thing in Canada, you don't know who your neighbors are. You literally don't know who your neighbors are. Like, you have been living in a place for many years and you never see your neighbors. Never. That lady, I forced me to see her in my life. And she just said she live right there, so. Is she again?
No.
Oh. Yeah, come here, chat the woman, you know. I chat the woman. She live right down the street, and I never see that lady before in my life. I don't even know who lived beside me. I only know one neighbor, and yeah, she's for another day, because she's very, yeah. This is for our next video. I only know one neighbor, but you don't really know your neighbors, man. And why dog owners always say their dog don't bite. Yeah, your dog is not gonna bite you because you're the owner, but me, dog don't know me from nowhere. Anytime I see people walking their dogs, believe me, guys, I'm gonna take the next road because I don't want to get a dog bite. I got dog bite one time in my life when I was young in Jamaica, and I was just a little kid, afraid, and I was just running from the dog because I didn't know any better, and the dog run me down and bite me on my foot back. So from that day, I don't like dogs. well, I don't hate dogs. I am okay with dogs, but when I see people walking with their dogs on the road, I just cross the road because I'm not dealing with that. One time I was walking to the bus stop, I saw a guy with is it a husky? Those dogs that look like a wolf? Husky, right? Husky. Husky dog. And me I say, that dog look like he will eat me alive. The guy, he was like, no, he's nice. I'm like, yeah, he's nice to you. And I just crossed the street, guys. I'm gone. Not upon that. I don't play with dogs like that. From the time I get bite, I don't play with dogs like that anymore. But yeah, man, back to the car story, guys. Back to this car story. Owning a car in Canada, it's nice when you have your own little vehicle because you can jump in your car and go where you want to go. But if you have a whole car, believe me, you're going to spend a lot of money. If you have a new car, believe me, you're still going to spend a lot of money. Because one thing, you cannot escape insurance. And insurance is one of the biggest thing right now. Not to mention the people who are paying for their car, like financing their car. If you're financing your car, you're looking at maybe $500 to $600 a month to finance a car. And it depends on the type of car that you take. If it's just... And it depends on the credit, because if you don't have a good credit, then you know already say no bank would want to give you a loan and stuff like that. But if you are financing, it's gonna be a bit between 600 to 700, 800. Or let me just say, as Camera Boss was saying, put it at a number. You're paying 500 and above. 500 and above if you're financing, plus insurance on top of that. And insurance could be anywhere around between 250 and above in Toronto. As I said, it depends on where you live. That's how they determine the insurance. So like places like Toronto, where it's the population is more people, and then more causes for accidents and stuff like that, more car theft, more insurance fraud.
Like in Brampton, you don't want...
Oh, in Brampton? Oh,
adjust.
God. If I lived in Brampton, my insurance would be way more higher. And guys, you know what? I have the least of the least of the least of the least insurance. You know what? All the things I had to do to get my insurance that low. First, I had to join up my rental agreement to it. Because it's like when you have when you're renting in Canada, you have to have like a renter's insurance. So just in case something happened to the house, like say for instance there's a fire or there's a flood or sewage backup, and you know, like some people would have sewage backup and everything start coming back through the toilets and coming back through the drains, like any little emergency that might happen to the house. If there's a, I don't know, we don't have hurricanes, so I can't even say hurricane, but if there's any natural disaster or anything that happened to the house, then your insurance could cover for the things that you lose. If you lose stuff in the fire, then you might get back some money from the insurance based on your insurance and what you sign up for in the beginning, right? So I had to pull out my insurance from that the other insurance company that I had and put it together with the car, and then that bring it down a little bit. Because I'm a Humber College student, I get Humber College discount. I'm an alumni and a student too, so I get discount because of Humber College. I also get a discount because what was the other discount? Other discount was they wanted to track my driving, how good I drive or something like that. So I had to download the app, put it on my phone, and every time I'm driving, it's tracking how I drive and see if I drive good or whatever. And then that give me an extra 15% discount. And then what else give me discount? I don't remember. Eh?
The joint one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I had to join my insurance with another person that lives in the same place that I live. I had to join the insurance with them and to bring it down too. But I think there was one more. Oh, one more thing was, because I did my policy online by myself, I get an extra 10% off. And that's what bring it down to a whopping $380. It's so crazy. Crazy, guys. It's crazy. But I like it because at least when I don't go in my car, I am comfortable and I feel good. I feel good because I know the struggles of taking the bus. So now that I own a car, it gives you that extra peace of mind. You feel like you know, You don't have to go through that struggle and that hustle and that bustle anymore. But you still have to take care of your baby, because if you want your car to last you for a long time and you want your car to be there with you and stay healthy, you have to maintain your car, and it come with money. Everything in life that you do come with money. So I can't sit here and say don't buy a car, and I can't sit here and say buy a car. Everything that you do takes money. Everything that you do is risky. People would say, oh, I don't want to drive because I don't want to meet in an accident. But at the end of the day, you still have to take transit. You still have to drive somewhere. You still have to go in somebody's car. You still have to go on the bus. The bus can meet in accident too. Another person who's driving you can meet in accident too. Just like how you're driving and you meet in accident too. You could be walking on the road and a car hit you by mistake too. So life is just full of ups and downs. So you can't just say, oh, I'm not gonna do this because it's not safe, or I feel like I can't trust myself enough to drive. No. So you can't trust yourself enough, but you can trust the bus driver to drive, and you don't even know if the bus driver had a good night's sleep and if he's tired and if he's bucking up there while he's driving the bus. You don't know that. You don't know that. So who can you trust more than yourself? I trust myself to drive more than anybody else. Sorry. But yeah, man, owning a car is not for the weak. If you guys have any questions, you can just ask, man, and let's keep it lively. I feel like it's because I'm here early. Cause why nobody's not asking any question? Usually I would have a lot of questions and discussion is hot, guys. But what's going on today in the chats? If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'm gonna end the live very soon. Cause see, I'm here chatting and I'm not helping camera boss with the cleaning. At least I clean the seat.
I'm finished. It's your turn.
Oh, you want vacuum?
No.
Wow. Oh my God. See, I'm here chatting. I'm supposed to be working. What else? What else? I spoke about oil change. I spoke about gas. Oh, from the other day, the gas price is going down a little bit. I haven't seen these prices since COVID time, to be honest. It's like $1. The lowest I've seen is $1.14 for a liter. That's not bad because I've seen it go up all the way to like $1.50. So it's going down. I feel like it's because of the election. Maybe that's why it's, you know, election time. Things always, you know, the Jamaican in the building. You already know when election time come, guess what happened? Because my mother, she used to be a big, what them people they name? The one them that, the people who are in charge of the motorcade, and they gather around all those people to go on the bus, and they do that driving around and music, and I don't know what them call it, but my mother used to do that a lot. So they used to give her money and stuff like that. So we already know election time go. Money run when the election time. So I feel like that's why the gas prices are a little bit cheaper, but I don't mind, guys. Right now, if I had a storage space, I would have just buy a whole heap of gas and just store them up. The cheap gas. But yeah, we don't have enough space for that, so can't do that. But I'm enjoying the little cheaper gas right now. And then the other day I went to fill up the tank. Usually I will have to fill up the tank with like $80. But the other day it was like at quarter and I spent $50. So I was actually happy. Seeing a little bit difference in the gas price. But yeah, other than that, guys, I don't really have anything else to talk about, you know. That's still high, man. Yeah, man, it's still high, but why? That's the price that you pay when you live in countries like these. When you live in foreign, I guess that's the price that you have to pay. Price that you have to pay. It's rough, but what are we gonna do? We have to try to see our way through. We have to try to look at it from a positive standpoint, and we just always try to like keep our head above the waters. Because as I said on the last live last week, if you don't try to keep your head above waters, you know what's going to happen already. You're just going to die. That's it. I'm not ready for dead yet. I'm not ready yet. So I'm just going to go keep my head above waters while I can. And my birthday is just right around the corner. You better wait. I have so much plans on my birthday, turning the big 30. And I was talking to one of my coworkers last night, and my coworker was like, "Oh, old are you?" Because we were talking about party, and I was telling him that, hey, make sure that you're at my party, you know. Guys, I'm already talking about my birthday party from January start. All my coworkers are tired of me with that. But this guy, he didn't know. So I was like, "You're coming to my birthday party, right?" And then he was like, "When is it?" I'm like, "In June." And he's like, "That's 2 months away." So what you all of this for?
You wanna drive a car now?
Oh, not really. Somebody will come.
I'm not sure.
I just want to let me end the live, and then I'll do my part of the job. I guarantee you that I'm gonna do my part of the job. My only job today, guys, is just to vacuum and do the like wipe down the dashboard and stuff like that. That's my only job. All the 80%, 90% of the job is already done. So the only thing I have to do is just vacuum. But what was I talking about before you came? My coworker, yeah. So my coworker was saying, yeah, that's 2 months. I'm like, yeah, I'm giving you 2 months in advance. So you have to book your day. You have to book off the day from now. And then he's like, yo, how old are you turning? I said, I'm turning 30. He's like, damn. He's like 20 years old, right? And he's like, wow, that's like half of your life already. And I'm telling him that half of my life, that's for some people, they don't even live to see 30.
Tiffy is here.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even know who's there because nobody's commenting. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's saying anything, man. And guys, like the live, man. Oh, Cool Face. Well, go on, Cool Face. Big up yourself. Like, click right here and click the like button, guys, please. So I told the guy that I'm blessed to be touching my 30s right now because I have my youngest brother, my last born from my mother and my father, and he died at 23 years old. 23, as so in birthday, his birthday was today, and then he died a few days after his birthday. So like, I'm grateful to God for bringing me to almost touching my 30s, right? My mom died at 44 years old. 44 years old, you know. That's like what, 14 years from me now?
Mm-hmm.
So that was when she was 30. That was more than half of her life already, but she didn't know that. My dad died at 44 or 45 years old. So like, I'm grateful to be touching 30, to be honest. Because my family, I don't have a big family because most of my mom, my dad, them gone already, and my little brother gone. It's just 5 of us left. And I don't even have kids yet. I'm not ready. You know what I mean? I have to start having kids to bring on my generation to the next generation and the next generation, and they can have their own kids and carry on the trend. You see it?
Yep.
So he's talking about more than half of my life, and it's true. It's 30 more years. That's 60. And a lot of people don't even live to see 60 years old. Them get old, they're sick, they die before the time. So that's why I said, like, you have to just live, keep your head, try to keep your head above waters, and problem is gonna come every day. So can't even stress yourself too much, because whether you like it or not, problem is gonna come. Whether you have a car or not, problem is gonna come. Whether you're taking the bus, problem. Whether you have a car, problem. You just have to see which problem you want to take. You want to take the bus problem or you want to take the car problem? Which one? But it's problem on both sides. But anyway, guys, if you guys don't have any questions, I am going to end the live. I'm sorry. I'm going to apologize now because I know my normal live people are not here, because if you were here, you would have already leave a comment. Well, Tiffy, I saw Ree, and then is that Scheme? Scheme. First time I'm seeing Scheme. So big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining in. The first time I'm seeing that name. And then another, I don't know who that was, but I can't read that language. But yeah, and Cool Face as usual. But I know my other live people, Sunday live normal people, them not dead because they're waiting for me to go live at 7 or 8, because I always go to the live at that time. But I apologize, but at least I'll leave the live up so you can rewatch it, even though it's not the same when you're rewatching it. I know it's not the same. Yo, guys, so many people with dogs, eh? Everybody walking them dog today. But anyway, I'm gonna end off the live now. It's been nice chatting with you guys. I feel like I'm gonna do an actual video about, yo, my neighbor is something else. Look at the woman. Watch your woman. Watch her.
Yeah, you don't see she take out chair, open the garage and tell her husband bring out 2 chair.
Oh, she has been up there all this time?
She just come out, but I know say she I tell the husband do all of them thing there.
Guys, next week live, I'll talk about my neighbor. My neighbor is something. Can you believe last year we were having a backyard barbecue, right? No. Let me not even talk about that time. My birthday party. Last year, I had my birthday party at my house, right? And, you know, I invited over a few people. More people came than expected, to be honest. So it was a lot of people at the house. So music playing. Can you believe this old woman? She has been outside for the entire night. Turn down the music. Turn down the music. Turn down. We can make a song off of that. Turn down the
I
music.
forgot the studio
Turn
now.
down the music. Turn down the music.
You're disturbing me.
You are disturbing me.
Turn down the music.
Guys, this lady has been a nuisance, that's the right word, in my life since I live at this place. She has been so annoying. She had called the police on me so many times. And all the police had to do when they come to my house is just apologize and leave. I remember one time I was having a backyard barbecue. Can you believe this lady? She called the fire department telling them that there's a backyard fire. But before she called them, I saw her with her whole self coming around the back on my property. Coming around my property, right? Coming around the back talking about, oh, why are you guys barbecuing? This was like 6 o'clock in the evening, you know, like this time, you know, like around this time. You see outside bright? And it was a holiday. I think it was Canada Day. On Canada Day, everybody who's on here who lives in Canada, you already know that on Canada Day, it's always barbecuing. Like that's what we do when the weather is nice. We are barbecuing outside. So we are outside barbecuing. Me and my family and some friends out there. This lady come out around there with her old self. I talk about, oh, we need to turn off that. Oh, you could come tell me if you turn off my barbecue grill. I don't understand how that work. She's gonna tell me to turn off the barbecue because the smoke from the grill is going over to her house. Guys, this is Canada. Like if you're in your house and there's a whole entire house burning down beside you, I guarantee you that you might not even smell it from inside. If you're in your house locked up, you might not even smell the smoke. So the only reason why she's smelling the food and the smoke and everything is because she's opening her door to smell it. I know she wanna create problems by coming there. She could have come around there and fall and drop, you know. And then because she's old, she's gonna get favored. You know what I mean? So don't come on my property to cause any problem. So I told her, hey, leave my property, get off my property, because nobody can go on your property. She even on the driveway, the lady build a divider, a curb on her driveway. Everybody else's driveway is just flat. She built a curb to part off the 2 driveways. Yeah, because she don't want nobody park them car on our driveway. Or maybe the wheel of the car could just be on the line right there. She don't want that happen. So she built a curb.
She come out.
And then the barbecue now, we having the barbecue. And then I hear, we want. When me look around the front, no, the fire department, the fire truck outside my yard, telling me that I came up. I was like, all right, what's going on? Is there a fire in the area? And the guy was like, no, I got a call saying that this address has a fire in the backyard. So I was like, oh, we're barbecuing if you want to come. And we invited about 4 or 5 firemen, and we invited them to the backyard. And the guy was like, they come with their big old flashlight and a shine. I was like, this is what we're doing. We're cooking jerk chicken. The guy was like, he was just making a joke, and he said, I wish I came 10 minutes earlier, or else I would have gotten some of the chicken. And then they just apologized. Oh, I'm so sorry. And they left. So they were like, oh yeah, we got a call, so we had to come anyway, whether it was a fake call or it was a wrong call or whatever. So I'm like, okay, no problem. They apologized and they left. Then no, they went to Fiar yard and say, hey, what's going on? I don't know what they spoke to her about. Yeah, man, she's crazy cool face. That lady's, she's old. So I feel like that's why. Maybe she's has Alzheimer's or something. I don't know. I don't even know the lady's name, to be honest. And I've been living here for so long. But yeah, man, guys. And watch her. She nah move. She nah move,
She's
brother.
not gonna move until you go inside.
Watch
One
her.
thing though, if someone's gonna steal the car, she's gonna say, hey, leave my neighbor
Guys,
car alone.
Oh yeah, guys, we have our own bodyguard. We have our own community watch woman. This woman see everything, nothing no pass her in the community. She's like the watchman. She watches over everybody in the little area. Yeah, so we're there. So she will know everything. Khalil, what you did there, man? Or you just a giant Khalil? I'm ending, I'm ending. Big up yourself, Khalil. Thank you for joining. What was I saying again? Yeah, man. She's gonna be the watchman. Oh, you were having dinner. Okay. I haven't had dinner yet, guys. I'm gonna have dinner shortly, but the food don't cook. I'm having stew peas and oxtail. What? Khalil. I say you go on, Khalil. Oxtail. I'm having stew peas and rice and white rice. That's what I'm having today. But yeah, man, guys. This lady, she's good to watch the community. She's good. She knows everything. She knows everybody's business. She knows everything that's going on. Also playing game. All right, Khalil. But I'm going to end off the live now, guys. And next week, I feel like I should give them a time for next week. And don't. I feel like I should give you guys, or do I have to continue? Me done there more than an hour already. See my normal people there more. Oh God, Martin, say why? Oh God, Martin, I'm so sorry. I told you, I know you guys are expecting me at 7 o'clock. I know you guys are expecting me at 7 p.m. 7 or 8, as what I said last night. Last time I said that. But guys, I'm sorry. I was just in the mood and I'm like, let me just go live. Outside is nice. And the sun was shining, but the sun looked like it are going now. Oh, I'm sorry, Martin. I was just telling everybody that, oh my God, my normal people. Look, Khalil just came too. Khalil just came. But anyway, I'm going to end it off because I've been out here for a while. And see, camera boss tell me, say, me not do my job. My only job today was to vacuum the car and clean the interior. And camera boss already done the exterior a long time, sitting right there beside me. So I have to go do my part. Well, I went ahead and liked it. I understand. Yeah, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Martin. But you know what, Martin? You can just go rewatch it. Even though it's not the same, but you can just rewatch it. I was just talking about car and bus versus taking the bus versus driving your own car and stuff like that, which is good. I'm going to repost this live for the people who just started to join. I'm sorry. Next week for sure. What time? 7 o'clock.
7, yeah.
Or
Make it
7 too late. 6.
No, 7 is 6 in Jamaica.
Oh, I forgot to everybody up on different time zone. Why do I keep on forgetting that? Alright, 7 o'clock. Because I feel like at 7 o'clock I'll be settled. So 7 p.m. next week. 7 p.m. my time. Alright? 7 p.m. my time next week. I feel like I will be going live that time. And if anything changes, I will send a message on my YouTube community page, and then you will see that. But if you don't see anything on the community page, that means I'm sticking to my time and it's 7 o'clock. All right, guys, I hope that will. Oh, one more thing, one more announcement. So I have a new channel, a couples channel. So me and Camera Boss, Me and Camera Boss have our own channel together. So if you guys want to go, well, not even if, guys, go over there and go and subscribe to my channel, my new channel, okay? I just pranked Camera Boss that I gave him frog to eat. That's very funny and entertaining. So if you want to see that video, I don't even know, is there a way to like link it here? I don't even know if there's a way to link that video here. I don't even know how to work this. Anyway, Janoy and Nayoka TV. See, Cool Face. Watcha? Cool Face already know what's going on. Janoy and Nayoka TV. That's my new channel. All right. So go over there, show me some love, guys. Let's see what's going on and let's grow that channel. Also, just as we're growing this one, we want both channels to grow and succeed. And show some love and support over there. And once again, thank you so much for joining in today, guys. It's always fun time on live with you. It was really funny. See, Martin already watched that video. Big up yourself. Thank you so much. John, I was like, frog? You really give me frog feet? Anyway. Anyway, guys, it wasn't frog. It was chicken. It was chicken. I could eat some frog legs now, LOL. Oh my god. I mean, if it's the frog legs that I make, that one was very delicious. Oh my god. I watch all your videos. Thank you so much, Cool Face. I appreciate that. And I see Khalil over there. Khalil, you went over there too, right? Because I saw a comment from you on one of the videos. So I hope you subscribe to Khalil. Khalil has been one of the day ones, like from ever since on Nayoka's World. So I know Khalil is one of the real ones. So thank you so much, guys. Anyway, but I know all of you guys who are on here are the real ones. So don't want to single out anybody. But I know Khalil was one of the names that's been popping up on my comment section from ever since. I know Martin is one of the new one. Cool Face has been there from ever. Like, so, but big up on yourself. Big up on yourself. You guys know yourself. You guys know how long you have been here. But show my new channel some love. Janoy and Nayoka TV. All right, please go over there to subscribe. Right now we have 35 subscribers. So by the time we're done with this live, I'm expecting to see more, right? So go and subscribe, show some love, big up on yourself, and I'll see you guys next week on the live. All right, bye guys.